Hello, my name is Shawn Fair, and I am the founder of the Leadership Experience Tour. And today, I have a special guest on stage with me, Linda Fegins. Now, Linda, can you just tell everyone who's watching us on television right now, can you tell them a little bit about you and what you do?
I'm known as the Courage Catalyst. And what I do is I try to help executive women or professional women who've done well in their careers, but they got a secret desire in their heart, and yet they have allowed fear to keep them from stretching out, from reaching what there's really in their heart. And so my purpose is to teach them how to overcome fear and to courageously live their best life.
Wow, that's a lot of great value that you bring to society. How long have you been doing this for?
For about doing this consciously, I've always done it because I always helped because I had some things I had to overcome myself to reach this point to know how you can't allow fear, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of ridicule affect you. So consciously I've been doing it probably about 4 years, but I've always, once I overcame my own situation, reached out. I could look at young women, especially younger women, and see what's blocking them or affecting them, and I would give advice or tell them particular steps I think that they should take.
Yeah. Like how do these challenges affect some of the ladies that you've worked with before? What does it prevent them from being their best life?
Okay, so for instance, a lot of times, maybe you've had in your heart the desire to write a book. Just be this simple. But you say, I can't write. Somebody told you in English, you don't even try. Maybe you've always wanted to start your own business, but you can't. Or it's also about not speaking up. You have ideas that could benefit the company, but you don't think that you're worthy enough, or that you're afraid to bring offense. And sometimes women are men, you speak up, but sometimes women, they kind of hold back, and they're more and they're afraid of stimulating or rocking the boat. And sometimes you have to rock the boat.
Okay.
You got to be wise about when to rock the boat,
Right.
but your voice is still important. You still have something to offer, and what it keeps you doing when you refuse to exercise what you know that's in your heart, or to take a step out of it, is it makes you think small. It causes you to shrink back. And plus, they tell you that a lot of people in the grave, one of the things they would come back is not sometimes the things they did, is that they regret the things they failed to do.
Absolutely. I've heard something very similar to that. Some of the greatest gifts and talents are buried in today's cemetery.
Yes.
What one thing would you like to tell women that will help them live their best life?
The first thing you must do is you've got to confront that fear. What's been holding you back? And analyze it. See, sometimes we got these thoughts in our head, and they have power over you. You want to take your control back in little small steps just by facing that fear. And then I want to tell you to do it afraid. Do it afraid. Don't wait till you think it's the right time. Don't try to deal with perfectionism, because I know for myself, things you can exercise, you think, it's got to be like this, and you're really fearful. You're hiding behind perfectionism, and then you won't do what you want to do. It's taking you 10 years of something you could have did in a year, or either 6 months or 3 months. So I would say, do it now. Do it afraid. Take small, reasonable steps. It might be making the phone call, but do something every week. See, courage is a muscle. And with practice and with persistence, the more you do something, the less power it has on you. Till you get better, you begin to perfect it. You look at Michael Jordan. He's shooting the baddest shots, and you guys like him, but he'll tell you he wasn't on his high school team, and they didn't put him on the team because they didn't consider him any good. But he kept working. He kept working. He kept persisting. He didn't quit. Don't you quit. Do it now. Do it afraid.
Yeah. That is some powerful information. This is a wealth of knowledge that is sitting in front of me. How would one get in contact with you?
I'll invite you to go to my website, lindafegins.com. lindafegins.com. On there is a workbook that you can download for free, and that will begin. And it's also an opportunity to have a session with me if you so choose, because I think it's very important. And that's Linda, F-E, not an A, F-E-G-I-N-S. And then you'll see the wealth of information. I've been an attorney for over 30 years. I have an MBA. But most of all, I have a desire to want to work with women and to encourage them to know that they are worthy, no matter what your past is, and that you can live your best life.
Linda, thank you so much for joining us. This has been a powerful interview. And everyone who is watching this show today, just know that she'll be hitting the stage tomorrow. The Leadership Experience Tour is going to be a wonderful message. And please don't miss it. It is for you. We're looking forward to seeing all of you. And thank you again, Linda, for joining us today.